We are going to make a little coastal shelf to go on the back of my toilet for my beachy bathroom. And I'm going to make it out of 2 of these little skinny wall shelves from the Dollar Tree. You could use these, you could use craft wood, that would work as well. The reason I liked these is because they're really thick and I think they're going to hold up well, and they actually have. On the back of the toilet to hold things and give it a little decorative touch as well. So 2 of those together is like the exact size of the back of my toilet. And then I'm going to use 2 of these little houses from the Dollar Tree shore living section. And then I also had 1 left over from the Target dollar spot from one of those little tier tray starter kits, I think. But you could use any of these other options from Dollar Tree as well. They have so many house shapes. I like the fact that my houses are going to be different sizes, and I like that they're all a little bit different color. I do like these little houses. The only thing I don't like is that little foam glitter sticker on there. I think we can do better than that. You got to be really careful when you remove these, though. I'm just hitting it with a little heat from my heat gun and trying to pull it off as carefully as I can to get as little damage, because that paper on there will rip. But I love these little houses, the little on beach time, and it's a beach thing. I think this is going to look good in my son's bathroom. Trying to clean up a little bit of the adhesive, but that's okay. We're going to cover it up anyway with something a little cuter. I'm going to use a Dollar Tree seashell, a little tiny starfish that I get on Amazon, and a Dollar Tree sand dollar for the other house to cover the star that was on there. I think I got that for 4th of July, I think. So we're just going to glue down the little Dollar Tree sand dollar. Looks really cute on that little house. And I kind of wanted it to look like a row of beach homes on the back of my tray. So we're going to glue down the little Dollar Tree seashell, and then this is a little tiny starfish. I get those on Amazon. Those are always linked in my shop below. And then I'm going to kind of put this all together. The first step is attaching these 2 together. I'm just going to do a bead of hot glue all the way down and glue these together. And got really lucky that the size was exactly what I needed. Now I also got some Dollar Tree craft wood, so we can kind of make this into a tray. So I'm going to cut this piece down the same size as that sign and just remove the tag on there. And that is going to give me the back side of my tray, and I can just attach it kind of like that. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do a bead of hot glue all along. And I didn't use any wood glue at all on this project, and it is held up perfectly. It's very sturdy. And this, as you can see, that Dollar Tree craft wood is pretty thick too, even the thinner kind. And then I can line my little houses along the back of it like that. So I'm going to take another piece of that same craft wood, cut it down to size, remove the tag, and we can put that on the front. Now, I'm going to leave it like this raw wood. I think that's going to give me a nice coastal vibe. It's okay that it's a little bit different finish from the shelves. It's going to make it look more unique, I think. So I just glued the front part of the tray down, just like the back. And now I have one more piece here. I can cut down sides for these. I'm going to go end to end on the sides, kind of sandwich that in there. That way I can just glue that to the end. So I'm going to go here on the other side and cut down another piece. So super easy, just a little bit of hot glue on the 2 sides of the frame. And we're going to sandwich that in there up against the bottom of the shelves, where everything is kind of square, kind of flush. And we're going to get this cute little tray. Who knew that a tray was so easy to put together, right? Okay, now it's time to make this cute. I want to use those little houses two of those and one of this little one fit in there just really nicely. I kind of like the two big ones kind of next to each other and the smaller one at the end. Then I thought I should do a little fence all the way around to make it look like a little shore fence at the beach. And so I'm just going to do that with popsicle sticks. So I'm not going to bother cutting like a fence post, like a point on it or anything. I think I'm just going to use like the arch that's already on there. I think that'll be really cute. So I'm going to use that one for reference, and we're going to go through and cut down a bunch of these. Two size. You can definitely get two out of one popsicle stick. And I'm just going to cut down enough to go all the way around, like all four sides. It's going to provide like a decorative fence touch, but it's also going to make the sides of the tray a little bit higher and make it a little bit more functional. So I thought I would give myself kind of a little line here to kind of look like a little wire connecting the fence together. I thought about actually stringing wire around them, but I thought I just kind of wanted to look a little bit of a line, not so much the actual wire sticking up. So I just kind of lay mine all on there first so I can kind of get my spacing the way I want it. I'm not going to measure anything. We're just going to start gluing those on all the way across. Isn't that a quick, a simple fence? I thought that was really easy. And it's going to give you that same raw wood that we used that's in the craft wood, so it goes together nicely. We're just going to leave that raw wood as well. This toilet is kind of like right next to the shower in this bathroom, so it is going to have a little bit of moisture going on. So I definitely want this to be as sturdy as possible. And then we're going to just start hot gluing our little houses to the back of that craft wood. And they don't have too much of a roof line on there to worry about. The two next to each other, they just fit in there kind of like a glove. That looks super cute. Then I was thinking, I really do need to keep doing my fence all the way around. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut enough popsicle sticks just for the sides. And I'm going to go ahead and do a double amount so I can do the other side as well. And same thing, we're just going to glue them, kind of spacing them out just by eye. And I love working with popsicle sticks because they're so easy to cut. You can just cut them with some heavy-duty scissors. Okay, check this out. We got our little tray for the back of the toilet. And, I kind of thought it still kind of needed that line around it, and I didn't think you could really see it with the paint. So instead of wire, I thought that really thin twine from the Dollar Tree might work. And so I just glued that to the back and wrapped that all the way around. And I thought that was the final touch. This holds like all the things that are like normally on the back of the toilet. And I'm just kind of gluing that down in front so it kind of stays in place. But that's going to also help hold all the popsicle sticks on there. But again, I've had no problems with this falling apart at all. It's the perfect size for some toilet paper. And this is how it turned out. Isn't it super cute? I love it. It's decorative and it serves a purpose.